Every app you use, banking, Uber, Instagram, ChatGPT, works because of APIs. They're the invisible highways of the internet. But here's the truth, attackers love APIs. A single weak endpoint can expose millions of users. So today I'll take you from zero to expert in API security, from what APIs are to the OWASP, top 10, and advanced defenses. Let's start simple. An API, application programming interface, is like a waiter in a restaurant. You ask for food, the waiter delivers the request to the kitchen and brings your food back. In tech, your phone app calls an API to fetch your bank balance. Your IoT smart bulb uses an API to get instructions. Your fitness app sends heart rate data via APIs to the cloud. But what if the waiter messes up? Gives your order to the wrong table or lets anyone walk into the kitchen? That's what happens when APIs are insecure. APIs aren't just features. They are the product. Banking apps, APIs transfer money. Healthcare, APIs share patient data. Social media, APIs fetch private messages. Attackers target APIs because they expose direct data and logic. One forgotten API can leak personal info, payments, or entire databases. Remember this, protecting your app means protecting your APIs. Now let's get serious. The OWASP API Security Top 10. These are the most common real-world API failures. Broken object level authorization, BOLA. Attacker changes user 123 to user 124 and sees another person's data. Broken authentication, weak tokens, session hijacks. Excessive data exposure. API sends too much data, attacker filters out what they want. Lack of rate limiting, brute force logins, or mass scraping. Mass assignment. Sending extra fields like is admin, true in JSON. Injection, SQLI, NoSQLI, LDAP via API parameters. Security misconfigurations, missing cores, default creds. Insecure data transport using HTTP instead of HTTPS. Improper asset management, shadow or forgotten APIs still online. Insufficient logging and AMP monitoring, breaches go unnoticed. They're exactly what attackers exploit daily. Here's what advanced API security looks like. Authentication and AMP, authorization, use auth 2.0, OpenID Connect, and fine-grained RBAC. Never rely only on API keys. Rate limiting and AMP, throttling, protect against brute force and DOS. Example, AWS API Gateway Kong Apogee. Input validation and AMP, schema enforcement, validate every field against OpenAPI Swagger specs. Tools, 42 Crunch Spectral Postman. Secrets management, never hardcode tokens, use Vault or AWS Secrets Manager. API gateways and WAFs, enforce central policies, TLS everywhere. MTLS and Zero Trust APIs, machine-to-machine auth with certificates. Runtime protection, use RASP, WAF rules, anomaly detection. Monitoring and observability, log every request, anomaly detection with ELK Splunk Datadog. And don't forget shift-left security. Scan APIs and CI/CD pipelines with tools like OWASP, ZAP, Burp, or APISec. So when and where do you apply API security? Everywhere. In design, secure defaults, threat modeling. In development, enforce schema validation, security tests. In deployment, rate limiting, auth TLS. In operations, monitoring, logging, incident response. Why? Because APIs aren't side doors. They're the front doors of your apps. Attackers know it, regulators know it, and now you know it. APIs power the modern world, but insecure APIs break it. From broken auth to shadow APIs, risks are real and growing. If you're a developer, build security in early. If you're in DevSecOps, enforce it at scale. If you're in security, monitor relentlessly. Comment below, which OWASP API risk have you actually seen in your projects? API security equals business security.